Hi, I'm Work and Travel and welcome to my channel. I arrived in Tajikistan and I will show you more about the culture and the nature today. So let's get started. And yeah, it's drying season of apricots. So all the fields are here of apricots laying around. I think he thinks I have an airplane, but I don't have an airplane. It's like an old airport where I am, and yeah, it's since 20 years no airplane was here to see. All this nice apricots, like big fat field. So the airport got a good reason to be here. If in 20 years nobody's coming here to use this airplane, this airport, that can be used for drying fruits. Yeah, people are super friendly here. Like they are like waving or just inviting me, giving me food. So I still have homemade bread, ate already, and watermelon, and yeah, and have tomatoes, and yeah, can't even finish my food what I brought from Uzbekistan. And yeah, it's just so nice to have mountains. Mountains back! And we go not directly to the snow, but to the glacier. And there is also a lake, and we will spend there some days. And on this way there, I will show you all the culture, what I experience, and also more of the nature, what you can see in Tajikistan. So here you can see that they like cut everything with a knife, and then they put this on the donkeys and transport all the grass down so they have something for their cows. So all this area is cleaned up by them by hand. And in the meantime, I'm struggling to find a nice sleeping place, and yeah, and here I am. Oi, oi. This is like the other side of traveling, because finding a sleeping place next to the biggest city of Tajikistan, what is Dushanbe. I can show you the city. It's right there. Yeah, there. Can you see it? There. Yeah, this is how it looks when a sandstorm comes from China or from Afghanistan over to here. So it's not clouds, it's just a lot of dust what was blown in the air, and it's now flying over the city. And it's hot. It's hot. I think it's 39, and this makes it even more difficult. But now I show you the best travel food, what I can recommend is the cheapest and the best food in weight, in calorie, in whatever I would say, and this I will show you now. Best travel food is oats. So I got 2 kilos of oats for €2, actually less than €2. Then walnuts, what is like 1 kilogram is €6. So I got a half of kilogram. Then cashew, they're expensive, but I like them too much. So this is like, I think for €4 or 5, yeah, for €5. And raisins, this is for €2. So everything together was like 12 euros in total, and it's like 3 kilograms of food. And I think it will hold maybe for 10 days. And if you calculate this of what I need per day, it's €1.50, then it's perfect. It's even more. And you can eat as much as you want, because the oats, like you can't eat too many oats. You get really fast full and it holds really long. And the good thing is, like, oats have a lot of protein. Walnuts have like 60% of fat, but good fat and oil. I like good oil. It's like omega-3 and all the good things. So this is a perfect hiking food, I would say. And then you add some water and everything goes down. And then you're ready. So now I'm prepared for the next days, so I can go in the mountains and see a little bit more of the beauty of Tajikistan. So let's go.
Germania foto.
1, 2, 3, hoppa! Wanted to sleep here, but got invited to sleep over there in this house by older man, and so I go now there and will sleep there this night and then continue tomorrow in the mountain. Yeah, so I got invited, and it's like the national food, but it's like yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's like dough who's like really cut small and then mixed with tomato and sauce, and of course chai and bread, and now we'll eat together and watch some TV. I got invited from Assad in this home, and here's like where everybody's sitting, so in this round, and then you sit around this blanket, and then you have all the different food, kefir, like small snacks like chickpeas, peanuts and peanuts again with sugar around, then bread and some chocolate something. And I got this dish, I don't know if there's a name for, but it's like meat and a lot of vegetables. It's really nice. And of course some tea. And tomorrow is the biggest holiday here. This is all the food, and then you go also out and you go from neighbor to neighbor and can eat. So I think later other people come to here and eat here, and yeah, it's like it's the biggest fest in the Islam religion, and it looks really beautiful. But it's for me, like, I'm so lost. I don't know what to do and what I can do and what I shouldn't do. So I hope I will manage this day today. And then also kids come and take like one egg and they do like this. I don't know what they test. I think they test if it's good or not. I couldn't figure out. Or I just got 3 of them. Now I'm waiting for the chai. Eid al-Adha is the name of the important holiday, also called the Feast of Sacrifice, because on this day many households sacrifice an animal, most likely a sheep or a goat. A third of it's for the poor people and another third for the relatives, and the rest gets served to this floor full of different delicacies. In the village center I figure out why everybody's hammering their eggs against his teeth. You want to know which one has the strongest peel, because when you bump your egg against this from your opponent and his breaks, then this is yours. When the most eggs are broken, there's another way to win more eggs. Yours just has to roll the extra mile. After the holiday, I go finally in the mountains, what is 90% of the Tajik landscape. Getting colder up here, not anymore 40 degrees Celsius, more like 20. So crazy, everywhere where you look you can see mountains. Some of them are still covered with snow. No wonder by 5,000 meters above sea level. And where I am, it doesn't feel alone, because everything is moving. And stones are dropping, who literally melted down. This looks like a mountain, but it's a big piece of ice. I'm wondering how many cocktails you can shake out of it. Actually, I shouldn't make fun. It's quite dangerous up here. Already yesterday I fall. Ouch, look! BAM! With full speed on the ice. Since I forgot, the thin layer of gravel is a piece of soap in the shower. Every day the glacier helps the people in the valley, but not to his own benefit, because one day he will be gone. A tree you will not see up here, but there are many other interesting plants. Many of them are used in daily products. Like this. Can you smell it? Lavender. Oh, and the colors. Some are bright blue and others are red. But I think that's more because they just showed up under the snow from the winter. If you look from far away, it looks green, but you don't see the diversity of all these plants with different powers. Did you hear this? First I thought somebody's whistling for help, but then I saw this furry ball between the stones. A marmot. Another noisy friend is this yellow finch, who's chirping around. In the distance I see the herd of sheep running over the hilltops. More relaxed are the horses in the mountains, who enjoy the fresh, cool grass with the nice view of the lake. But some of them are also visiting me in the morning and waking me up and getting some fresh grass around me. So many, 4,000 goat and sheep. And now it's notch time. It's night time, so everybody goes to a sleeping place. My journey continues, but this video will end here. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you in my next one. Bye!